these lessons? Would you like to make suggestions? Break? How do you want the break? Shall we have break after every hour, or you want uh, a break 15 minutes in the middle, and that's it? It doesn't matter. Round rules. Let me see. As you know very well, sometimes you may get carried away. So just remind me that you want a break. Yeah. I said we are going to go for lunch. I don't know if you have had lunch, but let me just say these things briefly, and then from there. So, of course, the class attendance, it continues to be an important issue. Don't know how we are going to do this, but okay, Zoom has records of your attendance, and it shows how long you are in the class. Okay, so but in any case, yeah, we need to find ways of how to keep track of your attendance. Then we have to try to be punctual so that we don't spend the time admitting, red meeting. Well, red meeting, I don't know because you lose your connections. But admitting, it's for the first half an hour of the class, it's also very distracting. Okay. Um. Then of course, active participation. Active participation in class discussions is important for effective learning. Nowadays, people speak of active learning. Even if you go on the internet, you hear, you see on the videos that they show, you'll find there, stop studying, start learning. So you wonder, studying is not learning. Sometimes you just, you cram, and that's not learning. You actually get involved. As much as, you know, as simple as introduction, well, it makes the class a bit more personal, no? And that because we are going to be together during this time, during this semester, it's good. It's good that we have some interaction. Okay, so like that you enjoy more the class instead of just listening there and wondering, no? um, entertaining all the thoughts that you have in your head. Part of paying attention is taking active participation. And that's why actually we are going to have group reporting. I don't know what we are going to do with group reporting when you assume, but still, okay, fine. We are going to have the class, the group distribution. We're going to see now when we go to forming groups. Active participation, and then to try to avoid unnecessary interruptions. How do we do that? Well, with your phones, probably, and try to put yourselves on mute if you are not, what do you call it, talking in class, right? And then do not leave class without excusing yourself so that we know, so that I don't remove your hours of participation in class. It's actually Zoom knows that for some reason. Okay? Plagiarism. By now you know what plagiarism is. What is plagiarism? Anybody who knows plagiarism? I'm sure you know, but please explain it to the class. Or remind the class at least. Have you done all your projects? Because this plagiarism will become more relevant to you when you start doing your projects. You are now about to finish, so perhaps you must be done with your projects by now. Or you were not able to do it because of the pandemic. Anyone to share us ideas on this? Your projects and uh, plagiarism? Liz Niganji. Liz Niganji, what is plagiarism? Isaac? Okay, Isaac.
Hello, hi.
Yes, Isaac.
Okay, I from like our projects, what I have concluded is plagiarism is when you take someone else's work and you use it without acknowledging that. So it comes out as it was initially your work, but it wasn't like it wasn't yours. So um you didn't acknowledge that you got the work from them. So you just took the and made it to appear as if it is yours.
Very good. So you've done your projects. You have completed your projects, all of you.
No, we
No.
it's a 2 semester unit.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So what happens if you copy verbatim? You copy verbatim and you did not acknowledge that that's plagiarism. What happens if you rephrase? You rephrase. Are you still committing plagiarism? Anyone? Say you have someone's work, you read, you understood, you rephrased. Are you, Jerry? Jerry, are you still committing
Um,
plagiarism?
I think that if it is, you should still acknowledge the process. Yes. So as long as you acknowledge with that information, somebody is
Okay, thank you. I could make out that the part of acknowledging is important. That's the problem with, not the problem, that's the issue of plagiarism. So long as you don't acknowledge, you may rephrase. It's very important, by the way, when you rephrase, but make sure that when you rephrase the text, the original text that you have read, after rephrasing, you go back to the original to make sure that you haven't lost the idea. That is if you meant to copy, I mean to get that idea from a certain author to incorporate it in your work. So when you are rephrasing, just to go back to the original to see whether the context is not lost, no? The main message of the phrase or the paragraph or the book. Okay. Yes, but even though you have rephrased, it's important to acknowledge that, because if you don't rephrase and you have borrowed somebody's idea without acknowledging, that's still plagiarism. Okay. But it's very important to get the habit of rephrasing, saying things in your own words. That is learning. Yeah. If you get to the habit of reading, in fact, that's what they many videos on YouTube speak about that, about best way to study is to commit things to memory is when you have understood what you are reading. See, and people, some of you who are very smart, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you just read and understand and say things in your own words. Okay, so that's plagiarism. Man, I mean, we were talking about plagiarism. Can you still see my screen? Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay, you are. Very good. So, thank you. What happens is that we need uh, we need a module leader, or maybe not only one. We need maybe one per class. I don't know whether we're going to have one WhatsApp group for this, but I think you need a group for BTC, for ICS, for A, for B, I don't know how many and the numbers, but we need module leaders so that we can reach everybody, we can communicate to everyone. Okay. So some volunteers for module leader, put yourself in the chat. Okay, let's go for a break. Meanwhile, while you decide, while you volunteer as, I mean, for the module leaders. Okay, then we continue with. You can go for lunch, have lunch peacefully. You can have a break for 15 minutes. I'd like to suggest that we follow some kind of framework and the ground rules. Okay, I forget who was saying we have so many rules, no? But these are modern rules. It's a framework with which we can conduct our classes, our interactions in class. All right. Okay. James Cabecha. Okay. So some framework which is some things like this, no? Some core ideas or values of curiosity, spelled it wrongly, curiosity, candor, courtesy, and courage. Okay. Some things we can keep in mind as we go go along, no, as we proceed with our study of corporate governance and sustainability. What do we mean by curiosity? You need to be proactive in your learning. You need to develop, foster a healthy intellectual curiosity. Okay, to ask questions, not to be passive, to be active. We spoke about that. No? To want to know more, hearing class, and then also to share, because here I have come not just to teach you, I've come also to learn from you. Okay, so it's very good. The class would be interesting depending on the interactions that we have in class. If I'm the one talking all the time, that would be very boring because you are learning in a very passive manner. So we need your input. You were saying earlier, uh, we need active participation, active learning, and that is fostered by this, no, being fostering intellectual curiosity. And then candor. Candor, does anybody know what candor is? Candor, spell. Candor, what is candor? Anybody who understands, who knows what candor is?
I think it's honesty.
Honesty. Honesty, very good. Sorry, I want to reply to someone, but it's not entering. Honesty. Okay, what else? Honesty, openness, truthfulness. Okay. So how can we practice honesty in class? Michael. Michael?
Yes, I think it will be through, for example, avoiding plagiarism,
Okay.
yeah, and submitting our work.
Your work as your true work, no? Very
Yes,
good. Candor. Openness to share your ideas, openness to answer questions, okay? Readiness to participate. uh, and of course, avoiding plagiarism, avoiding cheating, okay? Well, you may have done it, some of you may have done it, but I'm sure for you it was not a good experience. I don't know whether it was a challenge that you passed without having been noticed, but well, it would be a pity because it defeats the purpose of learning. You haven't learned. You may have proven that you passed, but you haven't really learned. That's the thing. Okay. So a lecturer was sharing that there were some students who were cheating in exams, even during this online learning. I don't know how you people manage to do that. But one thing you may not realize is that actually the lecturers know that you have cheated. You may think you have been very good in having done your craft of cheating, but lecturers read your work and they can identify, they can recognize that your work is similar. You have different intellect. Everyone is unique. You cannot have the same idea, the same way of answering questions. Believe it or not, they always know that when you have cheated. Okay, so let's not do that. We can always improve. We can always improve. It's always a greater challenge, a greater sense of achievement that you have passed
Yeah, I
um,
have to borrow cash from you for the meantime.
without having cheated.
For you.
Openness, honesty, sincerity. In okay, now we don't
I'll
have to
to go to
do
the bank.
signing. You don't have to ask someone to sign for you.
Okay.
But to be in
Uh-huh.
class when you are really in class, don't leave your system on and that you are not actually there because well,
If it
sooner or
happens
later
tomorrow,
it's actually going to be known.
possible you can
The
lend it to me.
lecturers ask you questions and you are not there.
He
Yeah,
doesn't have any
and
net
somehow the
asset right now.
system detects that you are not there. Okay, so there is a record for that. But in any case, it's not if you live in a day to day in our day to day life, how difficult it is to live when you know that people around you, people you
I don't
work
have
with,
cash
are
in
people
M-Pesa
you
right now.
cannot trust. Yeah, because they are not honest, they are not truthful. Okay, so just to say your opinion, express them with courtesy, as the next point is. No?
I need to talk
When you have to
in the middle of
disagree, even with your own groups or with the discussions in class. No? It's part of openness, frankness, that's true. But we cannot be open and frank lacking courtesy, no? Lacking respect for others.
yeah.
All right? So we need that. We need that as we go through the semester, but also in our day to day interaction with other people.
Recording
These
starts
values
soon.
are important as we are going to see shortly. We are going to look
I
at
was saying
some,
it's live, but I'm
some
also
mission, vision, and values because, well,
you.
you'll
See
tell
you
me how they
tomorrow.
are related to corporate governance. But yes, we need to keep this in mind. No, curiosity, candor, courtesy, no, being respectful of other
Stop.
people, of your classmates, of the lecturers, no, um, courage to speak up, no, courage to listen to contrary opinion, okay, courage to be honest. Yeah, you don't die if you tell the truth. Okay? Maybe you lose allowance for a week or for some days, but hopefully you have some savings. No? But maybe your parents will be happy that you have owned up to your actions, and the following week, even if you miss the allowance for this week or for that week, you'll double your allowance for the next time. You never know. But even there's, yeah, you can be courageous. You need courage in order to be truthful. And the reality is, we don't have to keep lying all the time. There's no need for that. You cannot live on lies because the more you lie, the more you need to keep telling lies, and it's very hard to live like that. It's very hard to live like that. Okay? So in any case, yes, we want to be guided by this framework, these values, if you will, okay, so that we can have smooth running of our classes. For academic assessment, um, we are going to have typical usual ones. I don't know if I will ask you to make a video, but maybe that will be too easy for you. But I'm still wondering, since you are a big class, it would be nice if you can make a video that you can post in on YouTube. In YouTube. So anyway, let's see about that. So you'll have two cuts, then you'll have group presentations very soon, if possible even from next week. But let's see. I need first the group distribution, and and hopefully we can do random quizzes and assignment or assignments. Let's see about that. Okay. Uh, is the next thing here. Okay, module leaders and groups. How can we have the, did I see your, who have volunteered to be module leaders? I don't see the chat. Ian Kiragu. Sorry, there are some volunteers here. Let me see. Ian. Ian, you have been volunteered for ICS. Can you be a module leader? Ayaya. Ian Kiragu is volunteering Ayaya. But several people have volunteered Ian Kiragu. Moses Karanja. Okay? But I don't have for everyone. Now, please, could you send me your phone numbers on the in the same chat box? You can send me with a private message privately, or if you want, if you don't mind, just the same with everyone. Okay, we need the representative for each class. I don't know whether you can have your WhatsApp group, whether we need, I don't know whether the administration has made you a WhatsApp group for everyone, or you need to make a WhatsApp group. What do you say? Okay, Moses. Thank you, Moses. Ian Karagu and Ayaya. Ayaya also for ICS Group B. Moses is for ICS for A. So BTC we don't have. Ian Kiragu for Group B. Ayan, please, could you send me your phone number? Granted that
Yes,
you
I'll
have
send you my phone
already.
number in a
Thank you,
few.
thank you. Thank you, Ian. Okay, BTC, we don't have a representative. Okay, so what about groups? We need you to be in groups. Can you send your groups to your, oh my, what, how are we going to do? Can you make a suggestion how we are going to do these groups? Since you are many, let's just say groups of 10. Though I think there are very many. Okay, since you are, let's allow that for now. Let's see what to do. How we can multiply your work. I am. So please send your groups to the module leaders so that it could help compile and send me. Unless you are already in respective groups. Do you have your own syndicates? Thank you, Ian. Oh, Mike Migwi. Oh, sorry. Oh, I am in another class. Hang on. Okay, somebody is saying that we should form groups at class level. Okay, fine. So, thank you for that, Nima. So that you can have a mixed group. Fine, that's fine with me. But then, all the same, as a class, we have groups of 10. Very good. I think I like that idea. Uh, and then, please, could you submit your groups to Ian? Ian, and then I don't know whether Moses would like to help. Ian or Moses, then between them, they can compile the groups and hopefully they can send me by the weekend. Okay? Is that all right? Okay, let's form groups of 10 and then please make sure that you are honest enough that everyone has made a contribution. Don't allow others to just do the work for you. Now you are fourth years. By this time, hopefully, you have grown a little bit more in maturity and in responsibility. Because when you go out to do your professional work, you have to be accountable, for what you do, accountable to your superiors, and this is a training for your accountability. Please participate in your group. Now, somebody was suggesting we have a, a group. We organize the groups at the class level. Even you can mix up with BTC, with, I don't know, but all the same, so long as you send me your groups. If you want a group of 8, very well, between 8 and 10. Actually, the work is not so much. So for a group of 8, it's already a lot. But in any case, make sure that everyone participates. No, don't wash off your hands and don't just let the others do the work for you. Okay? And the others don't do the work for them. Make sure you make everybody participate in your group. Don't just carry the work by yourself. All right? Okay. I know. So let me share with you this because I'd like us to have a little bit of exercise, group work. I'll put you in breakout rooms. But before that, I'd like us to read this. Can you see this screen? Have I shared it or no? Have I shared my screen? Not yet. Some of you may have seen this. My students in business ethics have seen this. We've gone through it, but would like to look at this from a different context. So let's see. We're looking at the mission and vision of Strathmore University and the values. All right. So, Matengi, could you read for us this mission and vision?
Okay. I'm reading, yeah?
Yes, go ahead. Just read. Uh-huh.
Okay, so the mission to provide all round quality education in an atmosphere of freedom and responsibility, excellence in teaching, research and scholarship, ethical and social development, and service to the society.
Very good. The next one, please.
Okay,
Yes.
vision to become a leading outcome driven entrepreneurial research university by translating our excellence into major contribution to culture, economic well-being, and quality of life.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, from what Matengi has read and from what you can see on screen, how can you distinguish mission from vision? By this time, you should know this very well already. Someone from the class to answer. Come on. Reagan. Reagan, what is the difference between mission and vision? Reagan, how are you? Can you hear us? Reagan? Okay. Problems with online teaching. Okay. Michelle Amondi. Can you distinguish mission from vision? Look,
Um, I think the mission is what you'd like to accomplish, and the vision states your intention.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I have echo. Okay. Now, mission is what. Sorry, someone's hand is up. Someone, someone's hand was up. Could you tell us? Yeah. Someone's hand was up. Could you go ahead and remove the hand? I lost the hand on screen. So mission is what you have come to do. Know what you want to do, what you want to accomplish, as you said. And vision is what you want to achieve in the future. You see here in the phrase is to provide. They have come to provide. That's what they want to do. To provide what? All round quality education. How are they going to provide it? By having this atmosphere of freedom and responsibility, excellence in teaching, research and scholarship, ethical and social development, and service to society. Okay, to provide what they have come to do is to provide all-round education. And what they would like to be is the vision to become, okay, to become a leading outcome-driven entrepreneurial research university. What is the measure of this becoming a leading outcome-driven research university? By translating that excellence into actual contribution to the society. Okay? By promoting culture, economic well-being through the contribution of the university itself and all people who have benefited, who have come to, I mean, benefited from the all-round education and their own, in turn, their own output contribution to society. And in so doing, they promote also quality of life. So to become, so that's the vision. Okay. What does it mean here by all-round quality education? What do they mean by all-round? All-round. Look at all these people who have not renamed themselves. Diana Diambo, all-round.
I think all around means not only education in terms of studies, but or the course you're pursuing, but also life skills, communication skills, working environment skills.
Very good.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
think.
Thank you. Thank you. Salome. Salome's hand was up.
Yeah, but I guess it's the same answer. You're gaining different abilities and skills, not from your speciality, like what the organization is supposed to give, but more. Yeah.
Thank you, Salome. So that's it, no? All round because they don't only give you academic training, but also helps you to develop as a person, give you human formation in as a person. That's why we have this philosophical anthropology, principles of ethics, business ethics, and corporate governance, for that matter. You have your clubs, you know, you have your research clubs, you have your sports club, you have your clubs in your faculty, okay? Social development by involving us in whatever your I forget the name, service to the community. Yeah. All these 3 months and you say this is too much. You know, maybe you may not appreciate it, but it's an exposure. The university is giving you exposure to life so that you are not just, with books. Because when you finish school, books have ended. Okay, maybe not. You have to continue learning. You have to continue expanding and growing your skills and your technical skills. You cannot be satisfied with what already you have precisely because there's a lot of competition. But people with life skills, with soft skills, you know, people who know how to deal with other people are very good, are better at interpersonal skills. They are the ones who have more edge in in um, in in the field, in your professional field. You may be equal. Okay, it's very hard to say equal, but you may be at par in terms of skills with other people in your company or in the places where you are applying to get a job, but you may have an edge because of these other skills that you have. Okay, and that's important. You may say that yeah, we have many rules, many restrictions. They are not restrictions. Okay, you may perceive them as restrictions, but they are helping you to expand, expand your horizon, yeah, to offering you different opportunities. Because life is about opportunities. Life is about interacting with others. Life is about giving yourselves. Okay, you are a gift to the others. And how are you a gift? By the things that you do. Okay? You do for the others. We'll see that more when we speak now. Okay, speak about the values and the work that you group work that you are going to do. Okay, let's read for us service to society and these values here on screen. Someone? Daniel Gitao? Daniel Gitao? Okay, Ahmed Hassan Kultum, how are you? Please read for us.
Service to society. We serve society through research, education, and institutional citizenship. Excellence through sanctification of work. We strive for excellence and the highest quality output. Lifelong learning. We develop programs and adapt teaching methods that equip learners with skills and tools for innovation and adaptability and personal development.
Could you just continue with this?
Yeah. Freedom and responsibility. We respect the freedom of the individual person and acknowledge that with freedom comes responsibility. Subsidiarity. We seek to provide solutions at the most immediate level to a need. Personalized attention. We seek to provide an environment where all our stakeholders can receive individual and customized service and support.
Okay, thank you, Kultum. Thank you. Uh, Someone else? Someone from the BTC class to read for us this other two? Michael Migwi, please read for us.
um, Ethical practice. We honor the beliefs, morals, and values of the academic profession and help others to do the same.
Okay.
Collegiality. We respect one another's commitment to a common purpose and work together to meet the needs of our clients.
Okay. Yeah. Collegiality has to do with that, no? Being able to work together and being committed to a common purpose, meaning that when you work together, you may not always agree. Yeah. But it is important to see the common ground, and when you embrace that, you are able to work together despite some differences that you may have and rise above those differences and be able to work together to achieve the goal that was set for everyone, for the whole organization. Even though you may have a different opinion, but you learn to adapt, no? To adjust to the others if you realize that after all, there is no harm and it's something good for everyone, for the whole organization. So you give up your own opinion and you embrace, no, um, that common purpose. You're able to work with the others. You are not just being stubborn for the sake of affirming your own personal opinions. Okay. Does anybody understand what sanctification of work here that is written here? What do they mean? What do you think sanctification of work here means? Another someone from BTC? Someone else from BTC? Just make a guess from what if even if you don't understand it completely. Yes? Working as if it is for God. Thank you. Okay. Miriam. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Vanessa, yes?
Um, Using just the word sanctify, I'm guessing it's to do work as holy people, so performing holy work or just making sure that our work is in accordance with God.
Aha. Aha. Yeah. Okay. What that's working as if it is for God. Okay. Yeah, as Vanessa was saying, sanctification of work is making your work holy. Holy as in, as you say, it is for God. Holy in the sense that it's something that you can present to God. You can offer to God. No? Holy in the sense of perfection. No? Perfection, more than perfection is that giving your best. Okay? When you give your best, and that's why it is under this value of excellence. Okay? Because you can, for those of us who read the Bible, they speak of the sacrifice of Abel as being acceptable to God as opposed to the sacrifice of Cain, for example. Why? Because the sacrifice of Abel was something that is without blemish, perfect. Perfect in the sense of he gave his best. Okay? So that's why here under excellence, it says we strive to work for excellence and the highest quality output. It becomes holy in that you give your best, you apply your talent, your skills, all the best effort that you can put into it so that it can become by itself a prayer that you address to God because you are doing it for the glory of God. We cannot present to God something that is, you are giving to God something that is the work of someone else. Okay? You cannot give a gift to that, a gift that is from yourself is always appreciated by the person when you know that this person has given, has made all the trouble to give me this. Okay? So in that way, it becomes holy because you are giving all your best. You work with excellence and thus coming out with highest quality output. Okay? So now, what do you think is the link between this uh, mission, vision, and corporate and values to our study of corporate governance? What is the link? How can we connect it with our study? Just make out in little small connections. Don't think of very big. How are they linked? No? Simple ideas. That's what I mean. You don't think they are connected? Vanessa. Thank you. Vanessa?
Sorry, I'd forgotten to lower my hand, but what's the question again?
Okay. Uh, the question is, okay, this mission and vision and the values that we have just looked at, what is the relevance? How can we connect this to our study of corporate governance?
Okay, I think we can say that when we're looking at corporate governance, it's Strathmore as a corporate institution, how like how does it conduct its activities, and yeah, I think just looking at how Strathmore and other organizations run their activities.
Yeah, yeah, very true. Okay, very true. Someone else? Another idea? Okay. Waweru. Sorry, Matenge. What is the first name? I shouldn't be asking this after a whole semester.
It's Matenke.
Matenge.
Matenke is my first name.
Matenge. Amani Newton, you can answer after Matenge. Give us your peace of mind. Give us what you think. Share with us what you think. Matenge.
I didn't quite get the question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How do we link this mission and vision and values to our study of corporate governance?
Okay.
Well, you
Yeah,
okay?
I can go. I can.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, okay. What I actually think is that the mission, vision, and the values are basically what determines how an institution or should operate, and how its employees and its stakeholders should
Mm-hmm.
engage in
Mm-hmm.
the business of the institution. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Amani and Salome. Sorry, Amani first, then Salome. Amani, share with us your thoughts.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon.
So vision for me, for a corporate organization to attain its vision, it has to do something. It has to its actions, which are defined in the mission, have to have values. So those values guide the mission towards achieving the vision. Yes, that's what I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. Salome, Salome, it's your turn, please.
I guess it's important because the mission and the vision clearly outlines what the corporate what the corporate institution wants to do. So if
Mm-hmm.
it is clearly outlined, then the customers or the people who are intending to join the company or the institution can have an outline of what they expect from that institution. So it gives them a picture, like a short summary of how the corporate institution is and what it's planning to do.
Yes, yes, true. Okay, thank you very much for your answers. That precisely you have all given correct answers. Because what happens, as Matengi and as all of you are saying basically, yeah, that you need a sense of direction, a sense of direction for everyone from the top to the bottom. So what have you come to do? What you want to achieve? Everybody, it helps to have everyone going in the same direction so that the organization is governed in the best way possible, that it can help achieve its purpose, its goal, short term and long term goals. And values are there to provide guidelines. Values serve as a guideline, like a north star. So how, I mean, in order to achieve the mission and the vision, a guideline for behavior, for way of acting, a guideline for evaluation, how we can measure results, measure behavior. These values are there to serve that purpose. So values help you to know how you can achieve your goals. Okay. And also as part of that the providing quality education in what we were saying here, part of all round. You see, the thing of academic, you may be, let's say you are a first class student, you graduate with the first class. It's okay. We are not, when of course it's very good. But you know, when you go out there, you're not going to be introducing yourself. Hello, I'm so and so, and I graduated with a first class. But okay, I'm not saying you shouldn't. Yeah, but it's very good. It's valid. Aim for it, and congratulations. No, but what I'm saying, it's not the most important. Yeah, that's not the most important thing in life. The most important is how much of a gift you are to other people. You know, if you think of great people who have made um, wonderful legacies in the world. If you speak of Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, who else? Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, you know, they may be very excellent people. By the way, they may be first class quality in terms of academics, but they are not great because of that. They are great because of what they have done for others. Okay? So these values are important, and what Strathmore may be giving you, sometimes you may think is a burden or is a restriction or too many rules. Okay? As I was saying earlier, it's opening you very wide horizons, no? For the future so that you can see opportunities to develop yourselves, to grow yourself as a person, and to excel as a professional, and to be great in your interpersonal relationships with others. And that is important for corporate governance, is that you just don't need to have a great CEO who is very good in techniques, no, very good in organizing systems and procedures, and coming up with wonderful, I don't know, plans for the company, but it's someone who knows how to cascade the benefits, the profit to every single person in the organization, making an impact, positive impact on everyone and in society at large, the people they interact with through the business, through their own personal dealings. Okay, and values are very important. You live by these values so that you are a great person making this impact, positive, wonderful, significant impact in society. Okay, so now let me put you in breakout rooms because I'd like you to think of a business. Come up with a line of business. Say you are uh, a new entrepreneur. Or let's just say, okay, let's say you have a new business and come up with your mission and vision for that line of business. Don't just um, form an IT firm. I don't expect all of you to have just an IT firm. Open up, come up with different types of businesses and come up with your mission and vision and one or two, a couple of values that you will um, abide. I mean, you will go by as you operate your business. No? You will impart to everyone who works in your organization with you in your organization. So that's it. Let me put you in breakout rooms. I hope you got the question. You are how many? Just put you- okay.
a hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and just a second, let me get my book. So the mission for our hospital was to provide high quality preventative and curative healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
Our vision was to be the leading healthcare provider in the region,
Mm-hmm.
and we had two core values.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was respect in our
Mm-hmm.
regard for and actions toward our communities, patients, and each other. And the second
Mm-hmm.
one was responsibility, acting honest and forthright.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. Thank you, Philip.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. That was good. Was that group one? Breakout room one?
Yes, that was breakfast from
Okay.
one.
Okay. Could we do group two?
Okay, so for group two, I can start with the mission, then I'll call Victor to do the vision.
Okay.
So,
Anthony, can we see your video on? Yes, even though briefly.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
The business we thought about was a bakery. The mission we came up with is to be the leading bakery in the region we were in. Let's say Nairobi. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the vision. The mission. Um, Victor can tell you about the vision.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Tim. Anthony.
Sorry. As we've mentioned, we our mission is to be the leading producer of quality and nutritious bread and other related bakery products. Um, and so that was our vision. Our mission was to play a major role in developing a healthy and strong community.
Okay, we lost you there.
Through the production of the best quality.
Victor, you may now remove your video. It's okay. Remove your video.
Through
Maybe
the
that will help.
production and delivery.
Sorry. Okay. You're breaking, so you may remove your video. Maybe it will help.
If
Okay. Okay. Okay.
okay, if Victor is still hanging on, I can
Yes.
tell the
Thank you.
values
Thank
that
you,
you came
Anthony.
up with.
Thank you, Anthony. Uh-huh.
So the values that you came up with first is integrity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the second is servant leadership, where
Mm-hmm.
we would seek to actively improve the area around us, either by creating jobs or giving back to the community.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is quality service.
Mm-hmm.
We want the services to offer to
Mm-hmm.
be of the highest quality possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Can we have group 11? Group 11?
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
So, as Group 11, we came up with a boat tours and travel business.
Nicole, okay.
Yeah, so our mission was to strive to be one of the best in the travel service industry by offering a full range of reliable, cost effective, and high quality service.
Mm-hmm.
The plan was to be the most efficient and most reliable travel service in the country. And a few of our values, okay, our two key values was convenience and affordability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Were you done, Nicole?
Yes, I was done. Thank you.
Oh, we lost you. Okay, thank you very much. That was good. Uh-huh. Group 10. Could we have breakout room 10?
I'm really not sure if we were 10, but I think we were 10. I didn't take note of the breakout room, but I think we were group 10. So I'm going to present for group 10. Our idea was a baking business, and our mission was to produce affordable, quality, and delicious pastries. Our vision was to be the best supplier of pastries in Kenya. Our values were flexibility, excellence, consistency, quality, affordability, and integrity.
Diana, you were group another, but it's okay.
Okay.
Sorry, could you repeat your values? I was trying to look for members of group 10. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Flexibility, excellence, consistency, quality, affordability, and integrity.
Wow, you have so many values. Did you copy your values from where you copied your line of business?
No,
Okay,
we
okay. I
just
trust you. I trust you. Okay. So could you explain one of those values? At least just
okay.
one. Uh-huh.
I'll explain flexibility.
Uh-huh.
The main idea behind flexibility was to be able to customize different pastries for customers according to the customers wants. Let's say if it's a cake, we are not stuck to one idea of baking. If they want a different flavor or a certain design of the cake, so
Mhm.
we're open to that. It's about flexibility.
Okay, okay. Very good. Thank you. At least you knew your values, what they meant. Okay? Come, I don't see Diana's name on this list. Diana, Diamo, you are in group breakout room 3. So we
Okay,
had
fine.
one, 2, 3. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, and 11. So could we have breakout room 4?
Uh, Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ryan.
I think we're in breakout room 4.
Yes, you are. You were. Okay.
Okay. So our business was an electric car company,
Mm-hmm.
and our mission was to reduce carbon emissions in our area. Let's say Kenya, by
Mm-hmm.
providing reliable electric cars.
Mm-hmm.
The vision was to become a leading producer in eco-friendly electric vehicles.
Very good. Uh-huh.
Some of our values were eco-friendliness and reliability.
Mm-hmm.
I think the eco-friendliness is obvious because
Mm-hmm.
we want to reduce carbon emissions. So even in the production of our cars, we want to be eco-friendly. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm. And reliability, your eco-friendly cars should not
yeah,
fail you when you are traveling.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Well, the important thing is that you apply apply, by reasoning things out, not just copying. Okay, even if you copy, okay, I heard you discussing anyway, so I knew that you had your ideas, but I'm making reference to everyone, no? I mean, I'm making my point, addressing everyone. So long as you get a sample, but you reason things out, that things make sense. Very good. Thank you very much, Brian. That was good. Okay, group 5.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay, I'm Julie from Group 5. So in our discussion, we came up with a door manufacturing company in Nairobi.
Mm-hmm.
Our mission is to manufacture a secure, high quality, durable, and elegant hardwood doors that are suitable for offices, schools, and home setting.
Mm-hmm.
Next is our vision is to
Mm-hmm.
span across several regions in the country and create more employment in the country. Finally,
Julie, Julie, was that a mission or was that a vision? The second one you said.
pardon?
Was the second one
Yeah,
a mission or a vision?
the second one is a vision.
Uh, just could you repeat? I thought it sounded more of a mission, not a
Uh,
vision.
okay, so our vision is to span across several regions in the country in
Okay,
future and create more employment in the country.
okay, okay.
Can you go
All
on?
right. Yes, yeah.
Okay, then our values, we had three values. So the first one is the customer is king. The second one, ethics and integrity in all our activities. Finally,
Mm-hmm.
we have performance driven. That is all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you. It sounded like the vision was a mission, but yeah, let's just take it in context. Very good. Yeah, important thing is that to rationalize. Okay, thank you. That was good. Could we have group 10? Group 10 are Mayna, Jessica, Mikiro, Alan, Eric, Burugu, Ayan, Kanan, Afandi, Anita, Tiffany, and Steven Wanjiku. Could someone from the group present? Group 10, breakout room 10.
I'm going to present for group 10.
Afandi. Thank you, Afandi.
So we came up with a technologies consultancy company business, and our vision was to transcend as a global leading professional services firm that's focused on best practice in consulting, project management, and innovation.
Mm-hmm.
And our mission is to provide expert advice and quality solutions, guaranteeing customer satisfaction.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then some of the values,
Sounds good. Mm-hmm.
some of the values that we have include. Okay, I can't see where I typed them. Some of the values that we have include making sure that the environment is not affected in whatever solutions that we provide.
Mm-hmm.
So, also ensuring that the health and safety of all employees in the company is safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Who are we missing? Group 9. Breakout room 9.
Okay, hi, I'm Tyron from a group.
Yes.
we came up with Kenyanista, which is a fashion and design line industry. Our mission is to provide quality, affordable, and African themed stylish clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Then for vision is to ensure a distribution of African themed stylish garments across Africa and be a leading brand. Our values that come with this first of all cultural heritage because we want to stick to designing Kenyan themed garments. Then sustainability, we only focus on producing uh, with materials that can be recycled. And finally, environmental friendliness, we only aim at using biodegradable products in our design process.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you, Tyron. That was good. Group 8.
Hello.
Yes.
Group 8, we came up with the idea of starting a gym where our mission was to provide an entertaining, friendly, and inviting experience of quality that meets the health and fitness needs of the community. Then our vision was to inspire healthier communities through active lifestyles. Some of the values we had was customer commitment, which was to develop relationships that make positive differences in the customers' lives. Also, constant improvement to enhance quality and passion. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. We're missing 7 and 6. Is that and 5? I'm not sure. Okay, 6. Sorry, 7. 7 is Gitao Daniel. Dennis. Okay. Miriam.
Sorry. Yes. For group 7, we choose a financial company. Its mission will be to increase access to financial services through the application of technology. Its vision will be to be a leading fintech organization in East Africa, and its core values are innovation, simplicity, and teamwork.
Okay. Good. What about your values?
Values are innovation, simplicity, and teamwork.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Miriam. Group 6.
Hello. Yeah. For Group 6, we chose a supermarket chain, and our mission is to provide excellent customer service at a convenient, affordable, and equitable manner.
Okay,
I
good.
leave vision to Rebecca.
Thank you, Matengi.
Our vision was to be the leading retail store providing convenient, affordable, and equitable customer service in East and Central Africa.
All right. Good.
And our core values are integrity, quality, affordability, and equity. Yeah.
Okay, could you explain equity?
So on equity, we seek to provide our service to not just able-bodied people, but we shall also include the disabled. So by providing ramps and even providing jobs for those same people, vulnerable communities.
Wow. Wow. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Matenge.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Are we missing 4? Oh, 5? Are we done with 5? Salome, well, yeah, we have done. Julie Munye. Okay. Thank you very much. So that was good. The point is that we have explained, no, that Mission, vision, and values are very good for corporate governance because they help to have a certain sense of direction, focus, and they help to achieve um, success in the organization. With good governance, you can achieve success, and if you can achieve success, there is sustainability. Success means profitability in the business, and if you can go on with the business, you can have sustainability in the business, and that's why the unit actually is entitled that corporate governance, making reference to good governance because only good governance can can support, can allow sustainability. Bad governance will lead to the collapse and to the failure of the business, and hence you'll not be able to continue operating the business. And that's why it is important to have good governance so that you can sustain the running of the business. That's why there is sustainability. Okay, so we'll introduce the course with what we have done today. We will start with main topics proper from the next lesson. But then I will need, please remember to come up with your groups, and then let's see if we can have it by the weekend. The first presentation will be on theoretical framework or theories that support or that are helpful or that are applied in corporate governance. And I'd like you to do a debate, no? A debate between debate on stakeholders or shareholders. Some of you have done that in business ethics, but we are going to approach it from the perspective of this debate. So the corporation or the business corporation should be run with the stakeholders or the shareholders in mind. Which of the two should prevail? Okay. So, but in any case, I don't know whether we will reach there already. Maybe not. But I just want to let you know so that we can begin with those who will be in the first group to start planning on how you are going to present that in class in the form of debate. All right. And then before you leave the class, write something in the chat box to say one thing that you have learned in the class today, whatever it is, or any phrase that you would like to say there, just to for me to take note of your presence in class. Otherwise, see you next week, and nice meeting you. Have a good afternoon. That is if you have no questions.